Hey guys, it's Felix from Bars&Cigars ATL, and I'm here with a legend in the cigar space. You may know the cigar, but do you know the man behind it? This is Tom. Tom, pleasure.
Hey,
Thank you for
man.
talking
Yeah,
to us,
thanks
man.
for being here
Hey,
tonight.
I'm excited. We're here at Burn Lounge by Rocky Patel, but we're highlighting today the Aroa, the Asylum, and the CLE line. So we got the man behind the Asylum line, co-owner of the Aroa and Asylum, and he's just going to give us a quick rundown of the company.
Yeah.
We'll talk about what's coming up. How did you get in the game? How did the relationship between Asylum and Aroa come about? And then we'll take a time to talk about what's up for 2025. So
Absolutely.
yeah. So Tom,
Absolutely.
tell us, how did this partnership come about?
So it was, I was, again, in the pizza business in Detroit for many years, and I got out of that, and a good friend of mine, Michael Perales and Mark Hayes, were selling cigars, and they said, you should get in this business. I said, all right. He
Easy
called
transition.
me. So I got a job. My first job in the cigar industry was actually with Calibri, the accessories.
Yes. Yep.
And then I spent 2 years with them. Met some of the people from Camacho. Camacho was growing at that time very much. And so I went down and interviewed with Christian. And they hired me to cover like Michigan, Ohio, Kentucky, Western Pennsylvania. Okay. And so I was a rep on the road. Yeah. And then Christian was like, listen, we're going to Honduras. Let's go work on some new stuff. And so he mentored me very much from the beginning. Okay. I'm a little bit older than him, but not much, about 7 months. But, so we went down and started working on projects and he's always very good at input and allowing the reps to share our thoughts, right?
Good,
so
that's good. Yeah.
And then obviously in 2008, he sold Camacho to Davidoff.
Yep.
And I transitioned to Davidoff. I was with them from 2008 to 2012. Okay. And then when the non-competes ended, he had mentioned before, let's start a new company. So when the non-compete ended, myself and Christian left Davidoff and started, the family still owned the farms in Honduras. So we left Davidoff and started the Asylum and CLE brands. Awesome. So originally we just had 3 different asylums. We had the core lines of CLE, the Habano, Connecticut, and Corojo. Okay. And then we had the Asylum 13 Nicaragua, which is still to this day our number 1 seller. Yeah. We had the Asylum Premium, and then the Schizo Natural, the bundles that we did. Okay. So that's kind of was our start into the business. Yeah. And, we weren't sure. We were always like, listen, we're just going to be me and you. We do 600,000 cigars a year. We're good. And that first 6 months, we did almost 800,000. He's like, listen, we were on to something. Let's go. Yeah. So we started hiring salespeople, and, we've been expanding ever since. Yeah. And I think you guys had really set roots with the Camacho brand. Yeah. You had a following that just wanted to go wherever you guys were, wherever your cigars, whatever band was on it, whatever name was on it, they wanted to follow you. And that's how I got to it. Yeah. So Camacho, I used to do the double shot, the Scorpions, and the barreled age and all those. So we know the Aroa line is Christian, you with the Asylum. You're known for your large gauge, kind of punch them in the face cigars. But tell us really about the brand and what Asylum represents. The name itself, right? We use some goofy names like Insidious and, Medulla Oblongata. And we have all these different names and Nectophilia and these different names. But, the reality is our tagline is everyone seeks asylum. And what that means is wherever you go to smoke your cigar and relax and get away to have that moment of peace. Yeah. That's what the brand's about. So whether it's at Rocky Patel Burn, we're doing our event tonight. Right now, whether it's on your back porch, whether it's on the golf course or in another cigar lounge, just where you find that peace. And that's really what the brand's about. I love that tagline. We kind of have our tagline for Bars&Cigars and PLE. We say there's no special occasion. Every day is still a special occasion. Yeah. And that, to your point, whether you're on the back deck or at Burn or with some fellows or by yourself, you really are just seeking asylum. Just where you go to find that peace, right? Yeah. So we know you got some PCA exclusive, but let's take a little trip over to your annual limited editions. I'm a big fan of the 8. I know you did a 7 before, but you got the whole spread here. So if you they carry quite a few of them, And honestly, I can't remember all the blends, right? Like after all the years they go, but like I know the 8 was like the fullest body one. Everybody kind of goes back to the 8 as the best one we ever did. Chef's kiss. Yep. But every year, it's a limited release, about 1,000 boxes. Okay. Only done in 2 sizes. We do the 1118, which is like a 48 by 52 by 48, which is a cigar size that we could develop under Camacho.
Okay.
But the 1118 is for Christian's mother's birthday.
Oh,
so
okay.
when people don't really know why is it called 1118,
Yeah.
it's nothing to do with the shape. It's to kind of celebrate Christian's mother's birthday.
Okay.
So we continued that tradition here, obviously in some of the Aroa lines and the CLE, and obviously we extended that to the Asylum line because it's a unique size, and it's an elegant size.
Yeah, it is.
And they
it's
smoke
beautiful.
wonderfully. So, so every year, like I said, we did. The first year we did it was our 7th year in business. We never did a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6.
He just
People
jumped in
still
with
ask
7.
for it, but it's Asylum 7, right?
Okay.
And, so, this year we're going into our 13th year.
Ooh, yes.
And, we haven't done a press release or anything like that yet.
Okay.
But, we're going to have something that I'm not going to say the name on it.
Okay.
We haven't given that out yet.
Yeah.
But, it's going to be something that has a little bit of every one of the special editions that we have.
That's awesome. That's
so
awesome.
It'll be a 13 count box.
Okay.
And then the 13th cigar will be the new one for 2013.
Okay. So again, you had the 7, we got the 8, we got the 9, we got the 10, the 11, and the 12. And then at PCA is when you're going to roll out this secret. Yeah. We won't say the name. All right.
I told you, but you can't tell.
Yeah. We won't tell them. Well, folks, you guys need to check out the Asylum line, especially the annual releases. If you're going to be in PCA like me for my first time, I hope to see you there. Hopefully we can get time to check out this new secret layout and get our hands on that 13.
We got a few more new things too.
Oh.
So we'll have, we got a new CLE coming out.
Okay.
We might have 2. We got another one coming out. I haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
And so hopefully I'll get a glimpse of it when I go to Honduras.
We don't have to give them everything.
But last year we got into the flavored cigar business.
Okay. Yep. I did see that.
And so we have the Asylum 867s.
Yep.
We have the Cool Brew, which was done amazing for us last year.
Okay.
It's our kind of mocha mint.
Yeah.
And so this year I got the split personality coming out. So I'll give you one of them.
Okay.
That is our it's banana, caramel, and almond.
Ooh.
So it's got a great aroma.
Okay.
It's got a nice flavor to it, and I think it's going to be a huge hit for us.
I think the couple of things to take away for you guys is that the Aroa is CLE and Asylum line has everything for everybody, especially with the new flavor infused. So whether you're a beginner smoker or been in the game for 20-something years, they have something for you. So definitely look up the entire line. But tonight we're going to highlight the Asylums. You need to get your hands on that. I'm in love with the 8. I bought the 11. I may smoke that tonight. But Tom, I just want to say thank you.
Thank
for
you.
giving us time. And I'll see you at PCA. You there?
All right, guys. Detroit, baby.
Yeah, all right, Detroit. Yeah, we Detroit homeboys. All right, guys, don't forget to light up your life and get your hands on the Asylum. And what's the tagline again?
Everyone seeks asylum.
All right, get your Asylum on.